Hey my love, welcome back to another vlog. How are we doing? So this one is different. It's sit down. Let's do a little chit chat. I don't know who needs to hear this, if anybody needs to hear this, or maybe I just need to say this for myself. But first things first is just remember to take care of you. Remember to take care of you. Any way that one look like. If it is taking a trip, getting your hair, your nails done, it doesn't matter. Just remember at the end of the day, you have to take care of you first. First and foremost, straight out the bat. So many times we get confused with putting family first or others before ourselves, and then we neglect ourselves personally. So let's not do that anymore, and let's first take care of ourselves, because that is first and foremost very, very important. Because if we're not taking care of ourselves, how are we going to take care of the ones around us? The math not mathing. It just not mathing. So if you need to take the step back to, let's say, reevaluate where you are, what you're trying to achieve, and how you're going to achieve that, that might be just your first step. So do that. Step back, reevaluate what you're doing, see what you're not doing right, see what you're doing wrong. Or you might be able to be doing everything correctly, but you're forgetting yourself at the end of the day. So let's just take care of ourselves first. Take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first so you could be a better person or a better help to those around you. First and foremost, right? The next thing is, let's talk about what we're scared of. That one thing that we're scared of that will take us to the next level. That fear is holding us back from getting to the next level, getting to the bag. I know for me personally, I've always, since 2020, stated that I wanted to be like a content creator. I wanted to be a YouTuber because I do a lot of traveling, I do a lot of events and stuff like that. But I sometimes fear that what I'm putting out, no one would like it. But you have to start somewhere. Somebody's liking it, somebody's showing up for you every week, right? So you have to step outside of that fear, or I have to step outside of that fear, right? I was on Instagram the other day and there was this guy talking, completely forgot his name, but he was saying that he said, I was having a conversation with God and God told me to let you know that when you're building that community, it's just you by yourself for the first several posts, for the first several videos, for the first several months. It's gonna be you alone building that community. And that hit so hard in a different light, because it's true. When you think about it, when an idea comes to mind, you're the only person that think about it at that moment, until when you share it with others. And you might share it with one person and then you and that person converse about it, and then after that, you know, it goes around, and sometimes that conversation dies down, sometimes it expand into something beautiful, something like your dreams are coming together. So that's like eye-opening to me, because it was like, oh wow, I'm building this community, but one, I'm not consistent on here. Two, I let my fear of not getting to the next level hold me back, because how am I going to get to the next level if I'm not consistently posting, if I'm not consistently showing up for myself? I get up every day and I go to work. Do I like what I do? Yes. Do I like the job itself? Hell no. Hell freaking no. But I get up every day and I show up for them. So why am I not showing up for me? You get it? So that is the next step. So that fear that I have of not posting, I need to get out of it, because it's not like I don't have the content. Yeah, I do at least 2 to 3 videos a week, but do I post them? No. Sometimes I overweight to post, and then the content to me gets stale, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to post that anymore. I need something new, I need something fresh, I need something that's going to hit. But sometimes that content that you post that you don't think is going to hit that's the one that hit. What am I doing? What am I doing? See what I'm saying? And you might be in the same situation. Maybe you have an idea to start this business. Maybe you have an idea to, step outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you have an idea to expand, but you're afraid of doing it. Don't be afraid. The only thing that beats failure is failing. That makes sense? Yeah, because you have to fail in order to know where your mistakes are. You have to fail in order to know what your next step is going to be. And you have to fail in order to succeed. Like, think about all these great content creators or all these great business owners. I'm pretty sure it's not the first post they made that made them viral or made them big. No, they had to continue doing what they're doing, failing at it, to be great, to be successful at what they're doing. You get it? You get it? So I think about that a lot when it comes on to me and content creating and doing what I like or what I love, because I love doing this. I love doing like videos. I love doing like not necessarily a day in life, but a weekend in my life if I'm going somewhere. Things like that. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy showing you guys my experience, what I do when I'm there and stuff like that. But I just need to make the time and make the effort to sit down, edit, and post the video. Just edit and post, Kima. Edit and post. What is hard in that? Sometimes I overthink the next step and I overthink the next process. Don't do that, guys. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Just do it. Right? All right. And next thing I want to talk about is we talked about taking care of yourself and we talked about that fear. Let's dive a little bit into what our next step look like, right? So say, for instance, I'm always going to use myself as an example. So I talked about a little bit about how I get up every day and I go to this job that I completely hate. Love the people that I work with, but I hate the job itself because I've been there 2 years and I found myself not growing. I found myself like when I say straight plateau, I'm not moving. I'm the same place that I started 2 years ago. I think I went backwards instead of forward, and it's just not working out for me. So what is my next step? Do I stay there and be miserable, or do I take the next step of setting a foundation for myself in knowing that within the next month or two, within the next week or two, within the next couple of days, I'm going to resign. I'm going to dive into what I really want to do. I'm going to find another job. Do I have enough money saved up? Like, what are my next step looking like, So we want to set that foundation and that expectation of what we want to do and put a time limit on it. Don't say next year. No. We'll have until the end of the year to fix it, because you couldn't tell me nothing the beginning of the year. Go back and look at my New Year's, not resolution, but resolution vlog where I was like, yeah, 2025 is my year. I'm not setting a resolution for myself, but I'm gonna do this. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't 6, 7 or 11. I didn't move forward. I moved backward. Normally, for me, and only can speak for me, normally this time of year I would have been on several trips, right? Because again, I love to travel. I've only been on 2 major trips this year, which is also a blessing because I've been to places I've never been before and I enjoyed my trips. But if I compare that to the year before and the year before that, I went backwards. I didn't advance in my travel. I did 2 new places, I did 2 new places, but I wanted more. And wanting more, nothing is wrong with that. You just have to do the necessary steps to want more. And I felt like my 9 to 5 was in my way. It was keeping me back from reaching that goal. Because of the way how they have their vacation set up, it's like You know when you're in a prison? That's how it feels. It felt like I was getting beaten to go to work every day. I felt like I was getting beaten to go to work every day. First and foremost, I'm not a morning person, but if I have to get up, I will get up. I will get up and I'll go to work. I will get up and do what needs to be done. I will get up and go on an excursion. I'll get up and make sure I make that flight. But to go to work every day was a hustle. Let me tell you something. What was a breaking point for me with this job was when I had to work a Saturday. Mind you, let me put it up there first. I don't mind working on Saturdays. It's just the mere fact that I was working at a location that was not my location, that was cutting into my hours, so I'm getting less pay at this point to work at another location. I don't know what I want to say. For what? Right? They didn't need me, but because I don't know what the reason was or whatever it was, but when I went there, it wasn't like they needed me. So that was a breaking point for me. And let me tell you something. When I told you driving in that Saturday morning, I cried tears. And leaving that Saturday evening, I cried tears. And when I came home from work every day for the past couple months, I was in such a depressive mood where I literally came home, went upstairs, and went in my bed and just sat there and scrolled on TikTok, on Instagram, and watched cartoons, and I just didn't want to be bothered. That's exactly what I did. Came home, got in bed, and I just laid there and I watched TV and I scrolled. I didn't want to do anything. I just was just existing. I was not living. And that drained and sucked every single thing out of me. And if this is you, let's not do that anymore. Let's make a plan, right? To put in order to get out of what is not making us happy anymore. If it does not serve a purpose to you, we need to let it go, no matter what it is. If it's not serving a purpose in your happiness, in your growth, let's just let it go, because what is the purpose of it at this point? Like, I'm going there to get a paycheck, but I can do something else and get a paycheck. So let's set a foundation. We're going to put a time limit to it, and we're going to step outside of the box, outside of our comfort zone. We're going to not let fear hold us back, and we're going to do the things that we really want to do, the things that really make us happy. Because it's 2025. Why are we going to a job that is enslaving us, that is restricting you from family time, that is making you unhappy? Why are we doing that in 2025? Am I the only one that feels that way? If you made it this far in the video, let me know down below. Comment fear. If you made it this far, let me know. Just say fear. You know, and we would not allow fear to rule our destiny anymore. Right? So if it's that business you want to start the business. If you want to quit the job, set a foundation, set a timeline, and quit the job. If you have money, save up, and you can live off of it until you find a new job, do it. Faith. Have faith. Trust in yourself and know that God will not take you anywhere that He will not forsake you. I had to think, sorry. God will not take you anywhere and leave you. He's not going to bring you to this point in your life just to leave you. He wouldn't. You have to have faith. You have to believe in yourself, because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it. People will be around you and they will act like they're clapping for you, but they're low-key draining you. Let me say that again. People will be around you, act like they're clapping for you, but they're low-key draining you. You hear me? They are low-key draining you. And you can tell. You can tell when they are. For me, I'm big on energy. Like, if your energy off, I'm just off. Like, I'm big on energy, so I can know when someone is draining me, and it just, like, my entire mood just change. And you're supposed to can tell, like, when someone is draining you, you can just tell, like, you just feel a shift in the room, a shift in the atmosphere, a shift in your environment, and you could tell. You could tell. And those are the people that are clapping for you, but low-key do not want you to be better than them. I was on TikTok the other day, and this girl was telling a story about her friend and how her and her friend didn't have a job, and the friend got a job and she didn't have a job for like a year, and then after that she got a job, but the friend wasn't happy that she got a job because now the friend would be doing less than her. So it's like your friend is there, but your friend don't want you to be better than them. And you could tell when people around you, they're okay when you're on your face, but the moment that you decide to do better than them, or the moment that you're doing better than them, it becomes a problem. Like, they don't want to hang out with you anymore, or the support is not there, or the clap is not as loud as when you were clapping for them. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm always going to clap for my friend. I'm always going to cheer my friend on. I'm always going to want to see my friends win, because if my friend them a win, me I must win too. We are going to win together. We are going to win together. No matter what it is. If my friend a win, we're going to win. We are going to win. And you don't need a lot of people in your circle. Your circle can be small. You don't need a lot of people. Sometimes you only just need one person. One person will carry you a far longer way than 10 million people behind you, because you see that 10 million people, them are holding you back. The 10 million people, they are holding you back. You hear me? Enough of my rambling. I just had to get that out. And again, I don't know who needs to hear it, or if anybody needs to hear it, or maybe I just need to say it for myself per se. But don't let fear hold you back. Remember to take care of yourself, and also that chance that you are scared to take, go ahead and take it, because God got you every step of the way. Until then, to us.